Now, I was wondering if was that maybe I could improve on stuff like so my positioning and how I
Yep.
feel the engagements and how to and when to back out to help the rest of the team as a whole because
Yeah.
you know.
So we'll take things a piece at a time.
Hmm.
We'll work on or focus on positioning at a later time. Right now, let's just work on
Hmm.
engagements.
Okay.
From what I saw, your positioning was, like, I give you a B plus, which is good. No, that's passable. B plus is good.
Like, thanks.
But your engagements were maybe a C, and so we'll work on
At
the thing
most,
that
I
can
guess.
improve the most here.
Mm,
And
I'm all for that.
okay, this is a much better map to show this off too. Then we have a little bit of heals. Don't know how the Bastion's gonna do anything here. Okay, so yeah, anytime I engage on something. Okay, Moira and Anna again. This will be interesting. Anytime I engage on something, I'll kind of try and let you know what caused me to go for it, or
The
what I was
process, yeah.
looking at it exactly. And if I have the presence of mind for it, and I see stuff that I think you would have gone for, but I won't go for, I'll let you know too. But mostly we'll be looking at the
Great.
positive triggers. That's what I'm going to call these triggers for what gets me to go here.
I badly need those.
So notice also how I boosted at an upward angle a little bit. You get a little bit more distance out
Okay.
of it. I'm gonna hopefully. There's no point you being the first one into the enemy team. Okay. To save my team from the Roadhog. That's why I boosted. See, at the very least, it's going to soak the damage, but it prevents him from getting the kill. It also lets me do a lot of damage when he cannot use his breather. You know, when he hooks, actually, he's very vulnerable because he can't get his damage reduction. So that's a good time to engage on a road.
You feather your matrix for a second to save your mate, and then you go in.
Yep. Sometimes I won't even, I don't even know if I did. I think I naturally will, just a little bit, but usually I'll prefer to just keep shooting.
Okay.
No need to boost into any of this stuff. This was honestly a questionable call. I put myself in a very vulnerable spot here. That I would not recommend doing again. Now the Mercy is low though, or at least on her own, so I can get that pretty easily. Now I want to back up to my team. I'll let the Roadhog can safely move on a little bit. I don't want to go in too much myself though. Cool. When Zarya has her bubble up, notice how I'm not shooting at it, obviously, but then also how I move. I strafing. Makes it very hard for her to reliably track. So she'll also do less damage, and then her bubble is just wasted. Yeah. My goal here, and honestly, if your team is playing well, you should not lose your mech at all. You should always be... Oh. Yep. Okay. I might use my bomb here just because they're very exposed. That's a shame though. Yeah. So that in comp, that's a bad idea going for aggressive ults like that, because I don't have it then, or my mech is the thing. That losing my mech, that was a trigger for that Genji to go for it because he knows he can get an easy kill on me. So that's another thing to think about, not creating openings for the enemy team.
Okay.
And you do that when you throw your mech and it's not protecting you or not covering where you are.
Yeah. I mean, just shooting in them too far, yeah, of course.
Low Genji, obviously gonna boost at him. But most of the time, you don't need to boost. You just sort of sit in the middle of your team and shoot. And you walk. I mean, no one else is moving faster than a walking pace. Why should you? If you're in the right place at the right time, you don't need to use your boost. And then you have your boost as a finishing move or an escape maneuver. Or the ability to get to someone to protect them like I did that Anna before. Any questions so far?
Well... not especially, yeah, well...
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, just watch and absorb as much as you
everything I
can.
had questions about, so yeah.
So here, same thing. not gonna put myself in front of the enemy team until my team is also there to help me deal damage. So even though I'm gonna be out here a little bit further in front, if they see me first, I'm gonna be matrixing so they don't get any early damage. So you don't want to take any damage until my team can take advantage of this too. Okay, I'm too low. Need to get out. Okay. You almost always will want to sit kind of right behind your other tank, whoever the other tank is. Because they will protect you, and oftentimes they will enable you to...
And you can shuffle with him a bit, I guess.
No need to be taking such a risk. Okay, I just blew all my matrix there. It's never a bad idea to matrix a deflecting Genji, because if your team accidentally shoots into that, right, that's a lot of damage potentially. So the other thing you'll see me always do, and a huge trigger here, if someone dives your team, you dive them immediately. You need to have your boost for that. That takes precedence, because it doesn't matter if you can get a kill if the enemy team also gets a kill. But if you can get a kill without having anyone on your team dying, of course that's ideal, right? Getting hooked, that's stupid. I should not have let that happen. I'm gonna leave mech right. Oh, it didn't let me use my ult. Huh, interesting. That happens every now and then. I tried to just drop it there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna back up and kind of hold down a choke, or not. So at this point, someone's coming underneath. Oh, this is bad. This is not an engagement I want to be in. Okay, okay. I'm gonna try and get my ult off of this. Okay, that's good enough. At 95%, I will get it back. Okay.
So yeah, basically at 95 or so, you just move back and get your mech back.
Oh, the Bastion did that. Nice. So that was quite the stomp. You don't always want to just move back, but it's better. What I did there was because I didn't have a good angle to get it back any faster, so I held back. I mean, you just don't want to get into close quarters combat when you're out of mech as much as possible. You become a sniper essentially. Yeah, see, this is where I screwed up. If I hadn't done that, this guy probably would not have done that, because I'm just a huge body that can move him around however I want. Hey, okay. 4 golds. That's standard though. If you're not getting the gold medals, you're kind of doing something wrong as D.Va.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, new D.Va especially. It's difficult not to. Well, yeah, it's pretty much that. Yeah, not getting the goals is something you're doing wrong.
All right.
I used to get all the golds, but right now in Diamond it's a bit more complicated, probably because of my playstyle. Yeah,
no, you're not giving yourself a chance because of the way you're using your abilities. You're losing mech too quickly. You're not effectively finishing people off. It's just, yeah, I think you'll do a lot better even just after today, because you know a little bit more what to look for, and you'll be able to catch yourself a little bit more when you're having issues. All right, so how is your ping on the US servers? What does your ping say?
My ping says 103.
Okay, no, let's switch back. No, switch back over to the European servers then.
Okay.
Takes an extra moment here, but that's too much.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I noticed. Yeah. Kind of issues when I tried playing on NA, but